What's going on, everybody? I hope everybody's doing well out there, staying safe and healthy. Today we're going to work on this particular recording. This is George Benson's version of Stella by Starlight off of his album Tenderly, which was released, I believe, in 1989. It also features the late, great McCoy Tyner, killing record. We're going to go through George's solo. It's a 3-chorus solo. So as always, I'll play along with George in the performance section of the video, and then after the performance I'll break it down by choruses. It's 3 choruses, relatively not too fast, but at an even pace. It's some really nice lines, as always with George. Regardless of the length of the solo, you're gonna get your money's worth. So here we go. Okay, here's chorus number 1. So he's starting off on a blues riff. Triplet right here. Triplet figure. Now we're gonna go a sweep here. So I'm up, picking up, sweeping down. It's going to the next, the second chorus. So one more time, let's go over that first chorus. Comes a sweep. Last phrases. I have a tendency to use my pinky a lot, as you might notice. You don't have to use it. It's just, that's the way I play. You can play. Use this. And I'm sure that's probably how George probably used that fingering. Because I noticed as watching him play, he doesn't use the pinky as much, I guess, as I do. But either way, whatever's easiest for you. But that's the first chorus. One quick thing to note on this first chorus is the sweep during this, there's a jump, so make sure you're able to play that fluidly. He's jumping up there. So then he's sliding. Okay, so here's chorus number 2. Really quick before we get started on chorus 2, make sure you're practicing your alternate picking every day. These Benson solos particularly, and other solos, but particularly George's solos, are very contingent on how well you're able to, I guess, execute your picking technique. The upstroke is very important in Benson solos because he's usually prepping his sweeps by stroking up before he strokes down. So he's picking up and sweeping down. So I'm picking up, sweeping down. So I just want to make sure that you all practice that at least 30 minutes every day. It's equivalent to a trumpet player or horn player blowing on their mouthpiece just to keep their embouchure together. This is our embouchure. If this is weak, then the tone is not going to be solid. You won't be able to really get to what you have to say in your head. You won't be able to execute it on the instrument because your embouchure, in this case, quote unquote embouchure, which is your wrist, and your picking is going to be flawed. So definitely just focus on that every day, and you should have no problems playing at a brisk tempo, as well as playing these George Benson solos and other solos in that regard, or horn, particularly horn solos, because that's essentially what George is playing. He's playing like a horn player. So if you want to strive to get that particular sound in your playing, then you definitely have to focus on your alternate picking. So here we go, starting off with the second chorus. Gonna go. Let's go through that one more time. So we're gonna start off here. That's just a pentatonic run. Sorry. Once again, a sweep. And that's chorus number 2. Yeah, so make sure you do your alternate picking studies, even if you're just practicing your scales, because a lot of these Benson lines in particular, when he'll do a blues riff and then come down the scale, but he's picking up, because if you pick down coming off of that, it will be very difficult, and it's almost like it'll knock it knocks it off of the flow of what you're, I guess what you're playing, So yeah, work on your alternate picking every day. Let's go into chorus 3. Okay, here's chorus 3. He starts like this. So there's another sweep. Up, picking up, down, sweeping down. Then he's gonna go. So we got here he's playing a triplet. So we got one more time. It's actually he's playing off the pentatonic still. G. Once again, an upstroke. Then he's gonna go. So on this run, more time, because the fingering on this run is kind of critical. So that last one is George is, of course, the master of blues jazz guitar. And that's the end of it. So like I said, focus on your alternate picking. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, or you can send me a message through Patreon, and I'll explain more in detail. But hopefully that makes sense. It's all about the alternate picking, particularly upstroke. I can't stress it enough. So make sure you stay on that, and you should have no problems playing these solos, or any solo for that matter, particularly horn solos, because you'll definitely have to lean on your alternate picking to execute those as the horn player is playing it. So to get that horn-like sound in your improvisation, you gotta be able to execute your alternate picking. So see you guys soon. Hopefully you dig it. More videos will come. Stay safe.